Alright, hello YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of a Besiege tutorial. Uh, this is my own design. I didn't actually even check to see if there was other people that have done this yet. My design's probably not much special, but, yeah. Oh, we'll see what people think of it, I guess. Okay. So, this is going to be the engine. That will stay on up and down. For this one, will be set to 1.5, and this to 2, and this one, instead of being up and down, will be T and G, and this will be Y and H. So now, if I build this, alright, so now that I've done this, oops, I should probably set it on the ground, that way it doesn't fall and break. And I should probably also do this I'm supposed to do. So these swivel joints are for supporting it on this side where there's nothing attached. Right. Okay. So this is our engine, you could say. You could do things like putting a large gear here, and then that'll cause for this gear to spin faster. Yeah. So what I'm building now is like, it'll basically be the frame of the car. Alright, so this is the engine. If I put some little feet here, the wheels will be serving the purpose that these feet do. But that'll keep it lifted up off the ground, so I can press up and do that. And I'll actually put a block on here so you can get an idea of how fast it's actually spinning. I do that, will it clear the ground? Just about. I'll do this. Alright, so there you can see it's spinning quite fast, and then if I press T, and if I press Y, it actually breaks quite a lot because I'm pressing all three at once, but if I were to just press Y and up, for example, or just Y and T, it's spinning quite fast. Right, so, next order of business. Build up a little bit of a frame here. And actually, you know what? For this, I'm gonna build a small, very small car. So this right here, this is all you need for a drive shaft. The way that you get power to the wheels is by putting these swivel joints on, and then just attaching this gear, because you can put things on the center point there, and then you just attach it to every part on this swivel joint. Um, yeah. So there we go. There's the drive shaft. And you have to use large wheels on this because of the gears that stick out the bottom. And what I usually like to do, I just like to do simple steering, so I'll grab a couple of suspension blocks. And some unpowered wheels. Oh, and that reminds me, I'm going to turn the wheel speed on these down to 0, so that they can't turn with their own power. Oops, that's up. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot about one part. I think, yep. Alright, now if I press up, that'll spin this gear. And also, I just remembered I need to get another swivel joint and put it there. And then, basically that swivel joint, I would put it right here, but then, this gear attaches to it. So, I put it there and put a brace. Alright, so now, if I were to actually, you'll want to put braces all over this thing. Like, especially this wooden beam that goes up and out. So if you just brace everything up a ton, you'll be good. Even just bracing this wooden frame is quite good. So now if I press, wow. Right, so now if I press up, oh, by the way, I just pressed F on all those gears so I can spin the other direction, that way this goes forward. Now you'll see this can't really make it up the hill. And that's because, if I zoom in here, I can show you. This swivel joint right here, you'll see that that turns a bit more than the wheel. That's because this wheel, it can still technically turn right here. So if you want to stop that, what you can do is take a brace and just brace it from the swivel joint onto these connection points on the front. And I'll show you what happens if you only do one side. You turn. So yeah. But be careful because these braces will break if you're not. Alright, so if I set machine on ground, and now if I tap forwards and try and go up this hill, now my wheels just spin. So it still can't really make it up the hill. It might if you could run up and oh boy, that was odd. Alright, so this is what I mean about reinforcing the frame with these braces. Alright, if I get a bit of a run and then just full speed forward. I can kind of almost get up there. This is what I mean about the braces breaking. So see, braces have snapped off, so it's not really, they're not attached to the wheel anymore. What you could do to stop that slippage is get like these grip pads, but then your wheels won't be quite right. So you have to go a bit slower with these. However, can't hardly move at all. Yeah, I don't really know. I quite enjoy building vehicles like this. I just figured out how to do it yesterday. Here. I feel like I spelled that wrong. I'll know later. Alright, so this is, oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. This one. This is my second attempt. This is my attempt at making one with only one set of rear wheels. So, this operates same mechanic as the other one, except I used a large gear here so that it can go faster because this is meant to be a race car. So the same thing, exactly right here. Except I think this gear might be set to spin at 1.25. And it spins this block here, which is held nicely by this swivel joint, which is secured. So the block can rotate freely on the swivel joint. And then block is attached to this swivel joint, which has a gear on it. And this gear turns this one. And this gear is attached to this and this. Those are on the wheels, of course. It always spins. Not really anything to worry about. It's kind of like a real car. You know, when it's idling, the engine is still running, but it's not moving. These two are here to hold this because this thing gets to high speeds, and if I didn't have that there, then this gear would kick up and stuff. Alright, so if I drive this around a little bit, and if I go into full speed, you can probably notice it's going quite a bit faster now, and it drifts a little bit. Yeah. So that's that. Now, I'll load up this one, which is a shorter version of it, much like what I just built for the tutorial, except it has this, which makes it slightly longer. It's quite a bit faster than the other one. I think just because it's smaller and lighter. And I have multiple variations of it. I'll put all these save files up for download for you, in case you wanted them. Alright, so this is an armored variation of that. And race car engine is what I called it because I was bored. 2 means the shorter version. A is armored. B has a body. U is unarmed. S has a different steering system. So I'll get the 2U. So basically this just has a little bit of metal here, and the gears back here are covered up. That's pretty much it. This is one with the different steering system. So left, right. Oh, jeez. Quite basic, really. It's a motorized gear here, turning this gear, which is at an angle, or a 90-degree angle. These swivel joints don't really do anything anymore. What else? Oh yeah, this gear is secured to this one, and this turns these two in opposite directions and turns these. So, that's that. Thanks for watching. Bye.